Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So, as you probably have noticed, or not, the video is a little bit late, and yeah, okay. So it's about what do you need to hear, and we have three groups. We have this pink star, that's group number 1. Okay, then we have this green sun, that as my friend has pointed out, looks like Earth, which is really awesome. And then here we have the orange moon. Alright, so we have here 3 decks. First we're gonna do tarot, then we're gonna do this deck. It's about like chakras and everything, and then this it's about like love messages, but also like messages in general. The whole reading is literally only about like what do you need to hear right now, and then we just go from there. Okay, so close your eyes, think of what do you need to hear right now, and then just pick your group and skip to it. Anyway, that's it. See you in your group, pile, whatever. Okay, hi pile 1. I don't know if I should call you like pile or group, but we'll just use both. Okay, so this is your reading. What do you need to hear right now? Here's your pink star. Okay, we're just gonna get right into it. So for pile 1, what do you need to hear right now? So also if you skip the intro. Okay. So we have the Tower reversed, and we have the 5 of Cups upright. Okay. Also if you skip the intro, we'll use the 3 decks, and we'll just ask the same question, what do you need to hear right now, and then we're gonna get the messages. Okay. So, alright. We're just gonna get some more cards, and then we're gonna get the message. So for pile number 1, what do you need to hear right now? We have the 10 of Swords reversed. Looks like you have been having the Knight of Cups, a really rough time right now. Okay, let's just get a second row for group 1. What do you need to hear right now? Hold on. Okay, sorry. So for pile 1, what else do you need to hear? What's going on with them? We have the Moon reversed. Okay. The 3 of Cups. So it's very much, it looks like you have been going through maybe a dark night of the soul, and you have been feeling very lonely. It's like the people close to you haven't really been there, or you had maybe you fought with the people close to you and you were waiting on an apology, or you feel betrayed, but the apology never came. If it's about a partner, a relationship, romantic relationship, maybe they have cheated, maybe there was a third person that was involved, and then it's all that you were hoping for that the future will be, and everything that you envisioned is gone, and you have just been feeling really, really down and really betrayed. But it looks like you are coming out of it. It's you are in a really, really dark place. Okay, the whole reality around you has been shifting, has been falling apart, and yeah, it's possible you were just depressed for a while. Okay, and here we have the 3 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And here we have the Knight of Swords. Alright, let's put this stick over here. So it looks like you have been coming out of this dark period of your life, but you're still like dwelling on it. You still look at it and you still think about it. You're still in this like Five of Cups energy where you focus more on what has fallen, what isn't there anymore, instead of like looking at what you do have. You're still grieving what was, and the pain and the darkness like still affects you, which is normal. It's normal. Yeah, but it looks like you are almost ready to go out of there. Maybe you will seek out a therapist and you will go to therapy, or you're going to open up to it looks like an older person, like a mentor, someone you look up to, someone you trust. It could be like a grandparent or maybe your parents, It looks more like someone not in your immediate circle, but someone you trust, It's like someone you don't really see every day, but someone you can always reach out to. Okay? And yeah. But also, if you feel like you don't have anyone and you don't know who to reach out to, you don't know what to do, you can always like talk to God, pray. You don't have to even go out for it. You can just do it in your home, in your room, wherever. You don't have to say things out loud. You can just keep a journal. You can write everything there. You can pray to him in your head. He still hears you. And because in the end, we are never alone. We have our spirit guides. We have our angels. God is always there. So if there is no one in this human realm that you can turn to, you can always turn to, above and talk to them, talk to God. It looks like you are not really in a hurry to talk, especially to the people from your past. I don't know if you will like be friends with them again, or if you, in this reading, in this period of time, I don't see them like coming back. It looks more like you will get through all of it on your own, talking to that person that you trust when you are ready to like see anyone. Also, if you hear any noises, the windows are open and there's construction like across the street, so this is what you are hearing. Okay, sorry. Also, I'm sick. Yeah. Okay. So, or you will just deal with it on your own, but it looks like whoever it may be that you turn to will really help you, whether it's like a person or it's God or angels or anyone, okay? They will really help you. And to get you to this like self-assured, like confident person that is like okay being themselves, okay? Like you will get to a point where you will learn and you will grow from this darkness, and this darkness won't suffocate you anymore. It will be something that changed you into someone that understands more, that is like more mature, more strong in who they are, like more self-assured. Okay, so let's see, what else do you need to hear right now for group 1? Oh my gosh. Okay, what does group 1 need to hear right now? Holy fuck. We have impatience. Okay. Sorry. So we have impatience. Where else? For group number 1. What else is there? What do they need to know? Yeah, we have perfection and discovery. Okay. And here we have self-worth. The thing that you really need to hear right now is to be very patient with yourself. don't, like, don't push yourself. Sorry, it's raining. Okay, so whatever you're going through, whatever you feel right now, it's something that, that is normal, and you shouldn't like push yourself to do things and to heal, because you can't really force healing. Okay, you can't force it. You can't be be perfect, because like being perfect is also being human and having all these emotions, having all these feelings, having all these thoughts, and going through tough times. Okay, and this is very important for you to understand, to just let yourself heal in your own time, in your own, in your own time. Don't force anything, and trust that everything that you are going through was meant to happen. It was meant to put you on the right path to the future that you actually, that you actually deserve, to the future that you actually, be happy to have. Okay, and with this time that you give yourself, and with really being patient with yourself, being loving towards yourself, giving yourself time and anything that you need, you will really discover, your soul. You will really discover who you are. How do you heal? Like, why do things that happen that way affect you in this way? Like, you will really get to know yourself more, and this will be something that you will take, your whole life with you. You will know your self-worth. You will know yourself more than you've ever known yourself before. Okay, so what else does pile number 1 need to hear right now? Only time will tell. Okay, is there anything else for pile number 1? What they need to hear right now? Pile number 1. Okay, we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Okay, so this is the back, and this is the back. So it looks like, even though you have been, and here is a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so it looks like your heart is very hurt right now. You're like, even if you were like betrayed, or there was a fight, and it looks like that it was that person's fault, but it could be any fight. Like, maybe you were wrong, maybe they were wrong, maybe you both were wrong, and it's most likely, if somewhere in your heart you are asking yourself, like, will I ever be with that person again? The answer to that question is, it's not yet set in stone. Like, first you need to go through all these lessons. First you need to learn your self-worth. You need to learn how to trust yourself, and like really have faith in yourself first. Okay, like really be strong in who you are, and that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on yourself, on your healing, on your self journey, on what you want, how you want it, how you can heal, how you can be the best that you can be. Okay, and you don't need to worry right now about anything love related, or anything related to other people. And you also don't have to worry, because your soulmate is already in spirit with you. They just, they are just there, and they are waiting for you to go through all your lessons that you need to go through on your own. And then when you are done and ready, they will be able to come back or come into your life, whether you have not met them before or not. Okay, and it will be a new beginning, whether whether it's someone from the past or someone completely new, it will be a new beginning for the both of you. And you have to also understand if you feel like right now you need someone, like where is that person, because right now I need them. You are meant to go through all of it on your own, okay? And then turn to someone that you trust, someone older. But yeah, you're not meant to go through all of it with your soulmate. And if you did, it would just cause like a lot of more problems, and the lessons wouldn't be learned the way that they need to be. So this is why you are going through all of it, and it seems like you are all alone. But in truth, it was meant to be that way, and you are not. And they are getting ready to come into your life, and maybe they are not ready either. Maybe they are going through their own lessons and things they need to learn before they can come into union with you. Because if these lessons weren't learned, maybe you'll get together and it would be like the wrong time, and then you will just hurt each other because you haven't learned the lessons that you were meant to learn before being together. Okay, so this is it for plan number 1. I hope it was helpful. I hope it made you feel better, and just keep the faith. Everything is going according to your soul's plan, and you got this. You are strong enough to handle it, okay? So thank you for watching. We post every Wednesday normally, and yeah, see you then. If you want, subscribe and comment, that would be nice. Like the video. Okay, so have a good day. Bye. Okay, poll number 2. So whoever chose this sun, okay, so whoever chose this sun, this is going to be your reading. It's about what do you need to hear right now. Also, I didn't fix my mic, so hold on. Okay, so okay, a little bit of information before we begin. The windows are open, it's really fucking hot, and there are noises outside. So if you hear anything, it's the construction on the other side of the road, or it's raining, because it has been raining in pile number 1. Okay, so also I'm sick, so if I'm coughing and dying, it's because I've been sick. So yeah, so let's get into your reading for pile number 2. What do you need to hear right now? Pile number 2. What do you need to hear? We have the King of Cups reversed. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry. We have the World upright. Two of Swords reversed. Oh my gosh. We have 5 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is reversed. Okay. Alright. So let's just get one more row and then we'll get into the messages for pile number 2. What they need to hear. We have the Empress reversed. Okay. The 5 of Swords upright. So it looks like a lot has been happening for now, okay? So it looks like okay, so maybe I shouldn't have taken all these cards before like getting the messages. So let's see. Okay, it looks like something in the past has been going on that hasn't been the best. It's kind of like similar to pile number 1, but in pile number 1 it's it was kind of bigger. Here it looks like maybe something you were working towards, something. It could be creative, it could be passionate, it could be something you really wanted, something that was like sparking joy in you, okay? Something that made you feel really good about yourself, really good, really alive. It looks like it hasn't worked out the way you wanted it to. Maybe you know, it could have been like a competition or something, and maybe you lost. Maybe you were like on the second place, but 2 years ago you had the first place, okay? Sorry. So it looks something like this. Like you are regretting, kind of like looking back, like, okay, it was better in the past, and right now it's just, it wasn't that good, you know, it wasn't that good of a performance, or it wasn't that good of a plan. Maybe it was something, you know, it could have been something in your career, you know, in like what you do in like work wise. Maybe you had a project and it hasn't really worked out that well. And if it's about your personal life, you know, about like people that could be involved, so maybe like in the past you did something with your partner and it was really making the both of you feel alive, feel really good, but now you did it again and it's just like it didn't have the same effect. It didn't give you the same feelings, it didn't give you the same joy. And it just looks like this, you know, this type of, you know, whatever you were doing and it wasn't like it was before. It's because it has like run its course, you know, it came to a completion, it's time for something new, but you still look back, you know, like there's nothing new happening. So something new is about to happen, okay? Something new that will give you that feeling of being alive. It's happening, it's coming to you. But for it to come, you have to let go of the disappointment. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, so you have to first let go of the disappointment that you are feeling because the recent thing that you did failed, okay? You have to like let go of the past to embrace the future. What else for pile number 2? You have the strength card. Okay, where else for pile number 2? And the moon. And here we have the 4 of swords. Okay? So yeah, something new is definitely coming, like your, you know, like your dreams, the things that you envisioned, they are still going to happen. Like your manifestations are still coming, your, you know, your wishes and dreams, they are still there and they are still making their way to you. But you need to be strong and you just need to let go of that disappointment from the past, because if you hold on to something that didn't work, something that was disappointing, something that caused you to feel bad, you just like, you kind of bring more of it into your life. You know, if you like wake up and you feel sad about like, you know, a week ago a plan you had didn't like work, or you know, if it was about like a relationship, maybe you had something with someone before and it was really something amazing, something great, and now you met someone and maybe you thought that this is the person that I will have that love with that I had before, that I lost. And then you were really disappointed about it because it just wasn't it. It didn't give you that same feeling, okay? And it's because it wasn't meant to. It wasn't meant to give you the same feeling. It wasn't meant to like reciprocate it. What it was meant to do is redirect you so that you can be on the track that, you know, that is for you, that will lead you towards your dreams. Okay? You just need to be strong for it. You just really need to be strong and try to let go of the past. Try to let go of expectations, okay? Like the universe got you. You just have to kind of like let go of the expectations, okay? So let's see, for group 2, what else do you need to know right now? Oh my gosh. We have impatience, so it also came out for pile number 1. What else? What else does pile number 2 need to know? We have isolation. What else does pile number 2 need to know? Also, sorry, because it got really dark. There's a thunderstorm going on. So, okay, sorry. What else does pile number 1 need to know? And we have gossip. Okay, and here we have prayer. So, I could stand up and turn the light on, but at the same time, I don't want to pause the reading. So we'll just deal with the darkness for now. I hope it's fine. So don't let the, it looks like you have been isolating yourself, you have been impatient, you were really holding on to the things that haven't worked out, and maybe people have been talking. Maybe they were gossiping, making mean comments, or maybe they haven't, but you think that they have, But either way, oh my gosh, it's really dark. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, we're back. So I had to turn on the light because it was getting really, really dark. So yeah, it looks like you have been, isolating yourself. You've been feeling impatient. The things that people said were getting to you, but also maybe they haven't said anything, but maybe you just think that they did. Maybe you are like, oh no, everyone's going to talk about it right now. Everybody's going to, laugh or be mean about it. And it's really getting to your heart. Okay, it's really getting to your heart, to your soul. But what's needed right now is that you're just strong. And by the way, you can also have really a lot of messages in pile number 1 because it's very similar. Okay, and the answer to all of it is you can always pray. You can turn to prayer, you can turn to God, and it will really help you heal. It will really help you be strong and know what's right and know how you can, and know where you have to go to fulfill whatever you need to fulfill. Okay, you will know what to do in your life to get to your dreams, okay? And to have the answers that you are seeking. So, it's raining really, really, really bad right now. Oh my gosh, okay. So, for pile number 2, what else do you need to know? Pile number 2. We have look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So I said don't hold on to the past, don't hold on to the things that haven't worked out, but at the same time don't just completely suppress it and just move on from it and pretend it didn't happen. It's affecting you. So it's important that you look inside. But maybe you can journal. Journaling is good for everything. Maybe you can journal, you can find out why do you feel this way? Why does it affect you the way that it does? Okay? Really understand it, but then understand it, embrace it, heal from it, let it go. Okay? Be grateful for the lessons. Don't hold on to the pain, but hold on to the lessons, learn the lesson, and so you can let it go in a good, healthy way. Okay, also this is the back side. Okay. For group number 2, what else do you need to know? Holy damn. Okay, we have here twin flame. Your passion ignites. Okay, and then this, it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay, Okay. And here we have power. You're you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So maybe you also need to change your perspective on how you view things. But this here, Four of Swords, it's like you really have to look in. Okay, so you really have to look inside. You have to figure out what do you want, but also maybe the beliefs that you held before aren't beliefs that serve you anymore. But you maybe keep holding on to it because that's what you did in the past, But you already have, learned new things, you have grown, you have experienced other things, better ways, and maybe that's what you need to like really understand. Maybe you really need to like change the perspective you have on things and how things should be. Okay? So, okay, thank you. So this was your reading. I hope it was helpful. Maybe you have messages in poll number 1 if you want to check it out. And yeah, we post every Wednesday normally. So subscribe, like, comment. Where else? Yeah, I think that's it. Have a nice day. Bye. Hi group 3, whoever chose this orange moon, this is your reading. So we're going to ask what they need to hear right now. Also a couple like disclaimers or pieces of information or whatever. The windows are open, it's raining, and there is a construction going on across the street. So if you hear anything, that's what it is. Also, I'm sick, so if I'm just coughing and dying, you will know why. Okay, so yeah, let's get into your reading. For group 3, what they need to hear right now. We have the 8 of Cups. Where else? For group number 3, what they need to hear right now. We have the World card reversed. The 8 of Cups is also reversed. Okay. For group 3, we have the Queen of Wands, also reversed, and then the Hanged Man upright. Okay, so the messages so far have been really similar. So it's possible you have been like felt drawn to other piles as well. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, what else? Oh my gosh. We have the 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Where else? We'll just get one more card and then we'll get the messages. And we have the King of Wands. Okay. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like if it's about a relationship, and it could be like both, like maybe you and your partner are both like fire signs, or either way you both have like very fiery personality. Okay, you are very like confident, you're confident, you also are passionate, you know what you want, you are self-assured, and there could be like a disagreement, something that happened, and both parties, like you and that person, could be very stubborn and are like, no, I'm not gonna change my mind, and the other person is like, well, me neither. So like, where do we go from here? So, okay, it's like both of you want like this emotional fulfillment, but you just see this obstacle in front of you and you don't really know how to move forward. You don't know how to end it and how to come to a compromise. Okay? And it could be with any situation where there is an issue and both parties like want it to be resolved, but you just don't see how. There are just so many things, and it's something that you want to work. You want it to work, you want it to be okay, but you just don't know how it can be okay. You don't know how to close this chapter and move on from it. And it has been causing you, it has been causing you some pain, it has been causing you disappointment and sadness in general. It's like you just can't find balance in the situation. It's like it could also maybe be like time struggles. Maybe someone is working a lot and the other person is feeling like they don't have time for them anymore. What you need to know right now, what you need to hear is that this issue can be resolved, okay? It can be, it can come to this, it can come to an end. It can be, the sadness that you have been feeling, disappointment, the arguments, the frustration, it can end, and you can come back to this loving energy, to a loving, respectful place. It's respectful, it's full with respect overall, like a relation should be full of respect either way, whether you are fighting or not, but more to this peaceful place, okay? It will come back there, but what needs to happen is, instead of trying to figure out alone how to move forward, you need to communicate with, whether it's with your partner or if it's about a job, with people that you work with, or anything, whatever it's about. You need to communicate not only with yourself but also with other people, and don't be stubborn. Be open to possibilities. Be open to solutions, and be open to see things in a different way, to compromise, to to see the bigger picture. Don't focus on it's my way or the highway. No, just remind yourself that this is important to you. Remind yourself that this is someone that you love and trust, and you want this love, and you want this connection with them, and you want this, whatever it is that's causing you so much issues, separation or whatever. You don't want it to be there. So just be open to have clear communication with that person and to see things from a different perspective. Okay? So for point number 3, and this is with compromises on both sides. It's not just you that have to compromise. Wherever you both have to communicate clearly, and then you both need to be more open towards fixing the issue instead of being focused on I need to be right, because it's not about you versus that them. It's more you versus the problem, both of you. Okay, so okay, for group 3, what else do they need to hear right now? Workaholic. Okay, so maybe it's about time, which could be resolved if the both of you just, work isn't, here we have miracle. It's possible that you feel it's a miracle if they just take a day off, or maybe you feel you have to keep working, or they have to keep working all the time. Sorry. And it's almost a miracle if you have time for each other. But just remember, we are all gonna die, and when we are dying, no one is gonna think damn, I wish I worked more. No, it's just more it's about the things that you have connection with and everything, about love, and these are important. So work isn't going anywhere if you just take some time off to be with your partner, to have more time to do more things. And it doesn't even have to be that you have to take time off. It could be just that you take initiative. I don't know how to pronounce it, obviously, But if you just like, if you show that your partner that you care, and you organize something, for example a date night or a movie night, you just do something to spend time with your partner whenever you have time. You can wake up earlier, you can go to sleep later. Perseverance, okay? Like, it's not a... And here we have despondence, okay? Alright, so just have to persevere in your relationship. You have to, both of you have to realize that what you have to really realize what truly matters to you, okay? And this is what you need to hear, to just make your priorities clear and then compromise a little bit, and listen to your partner's feelings also. Like, they could be really strong, independent and everything, but they like still, I don't know why. Yeah, here we have I don't know why I was like shuffling it, but we have here temperance. Balance things out, okay? Balance things out. And then here for pile number 3, what do they need to hear right now? Okay, so we have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Also, the thing is, you can't assume that the people in your life know how you feel about them. If you care about them, if you love them, even if you have been like 20 years together, still tell them like why you love them. Tell them that you love them, that they care about them, and communicate. If you really don't have time, for example, just be like, hey, I'm working a lot and this is why it's so important. I have this huge project or something, but in like a week or 2 I will have more time for you and I'm really looking forward to it, and I miss you, and I'm sorry that I can't spend time with you right now. Like, just communicate more, okay? So for part number 3, like, whatever the situation is about, just communicate more. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. So one of the cards just fell. It's wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay? And here, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. To do what feels right. So the other thing that you need to hear right now is don't rush into it. So don't be like, don't immediately commit to things that you can't do. Don't be like, okay, let's have date nights like every night and let's go out 7 times a week, and like, don't overdo it immediately if you can't keep it up. Just have clear communication. It almost looks like you just, if it's about the relationship, it almost looks like you both like love each other, but you just need to say and express it more and really communicate what's going on in your life and why things are the way they are, and that you still care about that person, but for example you don't really have time right now because something happened, and just involve them in your life more, and they need to involve you in their life more, because it's not like a chore to be involved in someone's life if you care about them and you love them, okay? Alright, so this is it. I hope it was helpful, and we post every Wednesday, so if you want to subscribe and like and comment, it would be really nice. So thank you for watching, and maybe you have messages in other groups, I'm not sure, but all of the readings have been a little bit similar, especially Pal 2 and 1. Yeah, okay, so thank you for watching. Bye.